Hi everyone, I'm Daisy and welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. For today's video, I'm gonna share with you update here in my veranda area again. So last Monday, I gave you an update on some of the big pots or lush pots of my succulents, and as well as the 3 black rock together with the aloes. So now I'll give you an update on the other rocks. So maybe 6 rocks for today's video. So let's start with this one. So I have noticed also that after weeks of repotting them or a month, they are starting to recover from the adjustment of repotting, and some already shows stress color or beautiful colors, but they still look dehydrated as you can see in the video right now. Although they are still beautiful for me in my eyes. So we have here the peach candy, the Madiba, black rose, pink curls. This is actually Suyon, but it turns into green already. Then the variegated supreme, but most of the rosette lost its variegation, although there are some rosettes that still has. We have the apple beauty, which gets smaller in size. We have the dusty rose. This one, I'm not sure of the ivy, as well as this one. So I want to remove this one because it might invite aphids or mealybugs. So this is how it looks like, the first layer of the first rock. So on the second layer, I have here my propagation of my Choco Moonstone. Look at the inner rosette. It has a cute color. And some leaf propagation. So some of the leaf propagation died because of too much heat they're getting from the sun. This one, I'm not sure of the ivy, but this one is Amabil. This is our Super Bomb by Nessie. This one, I forgot the ID. This one is my Path of Firestorm. So this is my one and only Path of Firestorm, because before my Firestorm is in a big pot. So during the rainy days, it got mushy and it eventually died and got some pests like fungus. So this one is our Fudgy. This one, I'm not sure if this is Donicius. So it really looks dehydrated, and the rosette is already closed. So this one also, this one is a kind of agavoid. So this is the second layer of the first rock, and on the third layer we have here the big cactus and some of my cactus, which I do not specifically know the ID because I'm not good really in ID, either in cactus or succulent. And this is my golden barrel. So this is, I think, I'm not sure if it's a kind of Gymnocalycium. This is a kind of Damsii. So this is how the third layer look like. Second, first. So this is the first rock that I have showed today. So this is the second rock that I wanted to show you. So we have here the Echeveria, and look at this Gymnocalycium. Before, this clay pot of Gymnocalycium is placed in my garage area, and this year I exposed it in a rain or shine area in veranda, and look how pretty or how many flower pods it gave me, and it's really nice to see, right? So when I expose them to totally full sun from morning to afternoon, because here in the veranda area, in the veranda area they get too much too much intense heat, so I have paused the video, guys, because it's campaign period here in the Philippines, so there are lots of music which might get copyright, so I have to pause. So let's go back to the topic. So this variegated gymnocalcium is receiving intense heat from morning to afternoon. That's why it produces lots of flower buds, and it's really nice to look at, especially when they bloom at the same time. So this is what you can see in the first layer of the second rock. So on the second layer of the second rock, we have the Agavoides aquamarine, fire pillar, purple champagne. I'm not sure if it's purple champagne or Beccia because they almost look the same. And this is our Echeveria kissing, another kind of Agavoides. So this is the second layer of the second rock. This is the third layer of the second rock. We have here Maliba, a kind of Agavoides. This one I'm not sure of the ID, but look at the stress color. Another Agavoides, and our Prolifica, which doesn't have a stress color. So this is how the second rock looks like. So we go to the third one. So on the third one, on the first layer, I have here the jade plants. Look, it has fungus, and some of the leaf have sunburn. And we have here the Heart Delight, a kind of Agavoides. I love the color of this Agavoides. I'm not sure of the ID, but it's a curly one. This is Red Vampire, our Lola. I'm not sure if it is Lengua, and this is Lemon, I think. And this is how the first layer of the third rock look like. And this is the second layer. We have here the Echeveria Orion, and we have here the Nana Hokumimi. So it's pretty nice, it's clumping. We have here the PVN, Dark Eyes, I'm not sure of the ID, and our Amabil, and our Peach Candy. So look at the stress color of our Peach Candy. And this is our Maliba. As you can notice, there are some sunburn on the leaves already. This is the second layer of the third rock. So on the third layer of the third rock, we have here the Hercules. It doesn't look so good. And a cactus. Look at this variegated, non-variegated Gymnocalcium. It has lots of flowers, as well as the other pot. So if you really expose your cactus right now here in the Philippines, it's summertime, so they get intense heat from the sun. They really produce lots of flower because it's their blooming season. And another Echeveria, we have here, what do you call this? I forgot the ID. I forgot the ID, guys. So this one wasn't able to survive, so I'm just going to put some succulents here. This one too is a jewel found. So this is how the third layer look like, and this is how the third rock look like. So it's very hot. It's already 9:30 in the morning, but the heat is really intense. So this is the fourth rock now. So let's start with the topmost layer. We have here the Purple Delight, a cactus, here one. This one, I don't know the exact ID. Look at the Gymnocalcium, how many flowers it has. Purple Delight, Chinese Golden Barrel. This one, I'm not sure of the ID. Oh no, what happened to our Morphine? So, anyway, there's a leaf propagation. I'm just going. It did not adjust to the deep because the one potted here are cuttings of my Morphines that I'm trying to propagate, but it was not, some of the reset was not successful. So this one, I'm not sure of the ID, and another cactus. So this is how the first layer of the 4th rack look like. So let's go to the second layer. We have here the Prolifica, which doesn't have a stress color. I'm not sure if this is here once, and this is a Gymnocalycium, Jewel Tone, and Mirini. Purple Delight, another cactus, which is Gymno, Purple Delight. So this is how it look like, the second layer of the 4th rack. So on the 3rd layer of the 4th rack, we have this kind of succulents, which I forgot the ID. This is my Snow Bunny, and this is my Lenguas, which has mealybugs. I have to spray alcohol on it. Love and War, Roman, and I'm not sure of the ID, and this is my Agavoids. So this is how the 4th rack look like. So let's go to the 5th rack. So here are my succulents here in the 4th rack. So this is our Graptopetalum Around Face. So I just do some cuttings, or get some cuttings on this part, as you would see, because there are babies growing under the big rosette, so they will not be able to get enough sunlight if I will not cut the big one on top. So that's my way of propagating my succulents, so I can have this veranda full of succulents soon, and hopefully. So this is my Echeveria Silkbill. This is my Marfin, my Habit Ear. So this is how the first layer of the 4th rack look like. And on the 2nd layer, we have here the Ghost Tea. And look, one of the rosette stem rot, so it's okay. Let's just remove the leaves from the stem and let the leaves propagate. So look at the stress color, nice. And beside the Ghost Tea, we have the Graptopetalum Chocomoonstone. So look how stressed is the color under the sun. And our pink spot, so it also have a nice color. And our Purple Haze, which before lose its stress color and now it's coming back. Look how purplish it is already. I'm not sure if you can see it on this video, but in actual it's starting to get purplish. So this is how the 2nd layer of the 4th rack look like. And on the 3rd layer of the 4th rack, we have the Jade Bless, Luella, Marfin, and Ghosty. So this is how the 4th rack look like, and this is the 5th rack. So guys, I'm trying to hurry up kasi I can't really stay here so long because it's burning my skin right now because it's really hot. So this, on the 5th layer, we have, on the 1st layer of the rack, we have the Purple Haze, which is purplish in color. Before it was so dull in color. And beside it, I have the propagation of my Clavatum, another pot of Clavatum, and another pot of Ghosty. That's how, these are the pots on the 1st layer. So on the 2nd layer, I have here this is a propagation of my Arun Cape. So there are 3 pots. So it's getting its stress color already. And I have here a pot of cheesecake, if I am not mistaken. So this is the 2nd layer. And on the 3rd layer, I have here my Purple Delight, which has somewhat purplish in color. And this is my Sedum Adolphi Golden Glow. So look how stressed is the color, although some rosettes doesn't have that much stress color. And this, beside it, is I have the Bill's Baker. So it's already big and matured stem. So this is how the 5th rack look like. And lastly, this is our 6th rack. So we have here the Istrophytum asterias. Most of them got flower buds, and I wasn't able to capture their flowers because I can't really get out because it's too much. It's really hot here in the Philippines, so I live here in Silang, Cavite. And of course we have here on the 3rd layer the propagation path. So there's Chocomonsoon there. So that's all for today's video, guys. I can't take date anymore. So if you like my video for today, please hit the like button. And if you want to share my video to your family, friends, I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support you're giving me on my channel. And see you on my next video, guys. Bye.